Where do you spend those valuable dollars when you are a new travel agent without overspending? Things you shouldn't buy, things you absolutely should buy. That sounds like something you need to know. Keep on watching. That's what we're doing on the show today. All right, guys, don't forget to take a moment, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Over on YouTube, we bring you amazing content every single week to help you with your travel business, and I don't want you to miss a thing. If you're new here, type a little "I'm new" in comments. I'd love to welcome you to our community, and we're going to get right into it. But first, can we just take a moment for these earrings? I mean, my ears may fly away during this show, so stay tuned. But one of my students, Lily, got these for me last year, and they're so beautiful. So anyway, if you know me or anything about me, and maybe you don't if you're new here, but I love travel, I love earrings, and I love coffee mugs. And so we always have those in great supply here at Wanderlust campus. But today, we are going to be helping you out with understanding where should you spend those precious dollars when you are new in the industry. We don't want you to waste money, right? And this is something that can happen really, really easily, is like, I need this and I need that, and you're chasing all the shiny things. I've been in this industry 30 plus years. I started when I was 19 years old, so you guys do the math on that. And the model of how you work in the industry has changed over the years. But one thing that hasn't changed is how to be savvy about the way that you navigate having your own travel business. And overspending with new agents, I see happen all the time on things that you don't need. So let's dive in and kind of go through the most important things. And we'll really start with, in the simplest form, exactly what do you need as a new travel agent. So in its simplest form, what you need to be able to do your job effectively is you need to be able to find clients, you need to be able to serve those clients, and you need to be able to conduct a proposal, right? Conduct a proposal, close the sale, and then you need to know how to manage the booking. That is the arc in the most basic form of what your job is going to be when you are new in the travel industry, right? Now, in order to complete those core skills, right, you don't need all the bells and whistles the very first day that you start. So we're really going to examine exactly what you need. And here's what I want you to ask yourself. Do a little self-audit right now. Ask, do I know how to attract clients? Do you know the answer to that question? We're just going to figure out the problems we have to solve first, right? Am I skilled at being a travel agent? Do you know how to do the job? Do you know how to do it well? Are you great at it? Do you know how to skillfully conduct a proposal from A to B, everything from how you first have that contact with the client, qualifying them, building the proposal, and doing that piece? And then, do you know how to close the sale? That's a big one. And these are things a lot of times that have to just be learned skills, not necessarily something you have to buy. And then, do I know how to complete the booking process and then manage that booking from A to Z? So again, focusing on kind of those core things that you need to do, and answer those questions for yourself. Even if you need to pause the video, that's okay. Answer them for yourself, because we just want to figure out where you are right now. By the way, while you guys are doing that, I want to remind you, if you don't know, I'm the CEO and founder of Wanderlust Campus. So we help people just like you launch, grow, and supersize your travel businesses. You can find all our info over at travelschool.com. But for those of you who are in that really new agent phase and struggling with some of these core questions like, what should I spend my money on? Or what is the right setup? Or how do I solve these problems in my business? We have a free masterclass. So definitely check out our free masterclass. I will link that down below. This will give you how you should think about the industry, how the industry works, the different setup types that are out there, and also kind of like it'll help you inspire to think about the different investment level from a very base, is what we're going to talk about here in a second, as well as like with all the bells and whistles, which you don't need at the beginning. So take your time, definitely get that free masterclass. We don't hire agents, we don't host agents, so all the advice you'll find here on the channel will always be in your best best interest. But let's talk about it. So we talked about answering those questions. That's really it. Do you have the credentials to sell? And do you know how to navigate this experience of taking your client through a proposal, through booking, through managing the reservation? And what are the hard things that you need, like physical things? You need a computer and you need a phone. That's it. Most of you already have a computer. Most of you already have a phone. It's likely you're watching this video on one of those things right now. And then you need the credentials and the ability to sell. That's what you need to really get started. So how do I break that down? And here's what I want to do. I want to start with the flip side of things that you don't need, okay? At the very beginning, things you can actually skip. Because here's the thing, as you start to sell, as you start to get good at your job, as you start to make some commissions, you're going to have more money. You're going to have more resources, and then you can invest in improving and adding the next thing that you might need for your business. So don't put all this pressure on yourself. Do not take a business loan out. You can build this from the ground up, I promise you, and layer it in little by little. But here's a few things that you really can wait on. You might not feel like you can wait on, but it's okay to wait on. Number one, you actually don't need a CRM from day one. Customer relationship management system. A lot of agents go down a rabbit hole and they spend 3 months setting it up and putting all the automations in and doing all the things. Those are all important things and things that we train and teach on, all the things. But do you need it day one? Can you wait till you get that first commission check? In most cases, absolutely. You could even wait further than that. So remember, that's one that you can layer in. You don't have to take those costs on. You don't need fancy sales and marketing funnels. You don't need trade show kits to have shows at your local area. You don't need to do paid marketing from day one. You can start with an organic marketing approach, and then as you have income coming in, we teach our students what percentage of their profit they should be taking and reinvesting it into a marketing machine. But you don't have to do it from day one, okay? And then you don't need an expensive website. Websites nowadays are costing $5,000 to $10,000 plus to create a beautiful, robust website. You do not need an uber fancy website. You don't need to take on the project work that entails. And in today's, if it was 1993, yeah, you need a website. But it is 2025, so there are lots of different ways to reach clients through video strategy, organic marketing, social media, different marketing channels and things that are out there that we teach you in our programs. But there's lots of different ways you can get clients without having your first website. Do you want to have a website eventually? Yes, you should have a website eventually, but there's also different tiers that you can get into place that are not going to cost you $5,000 to $10,000, nowhere close. So don't feel like you need to have it from day one. So hopefully you can take a deep breath now and go, thank you, Cyndi, because I was about to buy all of this stuff and do all of these things, and you've already saved me like $20,000 on all the things, right? So at any rate, take a breath, take the pressure off your shoulders, and I want to give you guys a scenario. Think about the last job that you had. Or let's say you're going to go work at Starbucks tomorrow and you're going to be a barista. Maybe it's your first day as a dentist. Maybe you're going to start your day, you're going to start your new job as a stockbroker. Whatever, pick any job that's out there. What is the first thing? The very first thing, whether you're working at Starbucks, it's your first day on the trading floor, you have to go in and even if you went to college for a particular skill or career, what's the first thing that generally happens day one on a new job? What do? Besides orientation? Training. You need to take a beat and you need to get training. That is the first thing that you should invest in your new career. And it's a little bit different, right? Because if you're not familiar with how our industry works, we are an industry that we use 1099 contractors. You're going to be you're going to be in a contract role if you're working under a hosting environment or under a parent agency. They are not going to hold your hand and train you. They are not allowed to have formal or required training programs. And so this is so hard for some that are new to the industry to understand, to go, oh, wait, what? And yes, there's training that they will unlock for you, but literally there are thousands of different LMS systems. There's different things for different people. You are running your own business under someone else's, so you have to take ownership over your training journey and understand, oh my gosh, how do I actually do my job? And then how do I make my business successful? And all of those things have to be tied into the first thing that you do. Home base for me, without a doubt, is investing in your training. Look, yes, that's what we do at Wanderlust Campus. We are one of the leading providers of educational resources in the travel industry. In fact, you can go get a free Wanderlust Campus account. I'll link that down below to get started and kind of play around and look at different things in there. But taking a certification program is really important, whether you're working with us or you're finding another resource for that. But taking time to understand how to skillfully do your job, that's how you're going to best serve your clients. That's how you're going to get the best results. That's how you're going to be able to be successful faster. So take a beat and think about, what don't I know how to do based on that list that Cyndi gave me? How do I need to solve those problems, and what training can help me do it? You don't have to buy a lot of tech and websites and all these different things that we just talked about. You're going to save a ton there, but then what problems do you need to solve to really do a good job of just those core functions of getting your first clients, making some sales, getting some commissions rolling in, and then you can start to stack in different things on your tech stack, different bells and whistles, different things that you want to do for your clients. We will help you with that too. But even if you're doing it on your own, just remember, you guys can do that on a pace that really feels good to you. The only thing you need to do, if we get down to brass tacks, is understanding how to help your clients, how to serve those clients, how to protect your business, being set up in the right way, and really how to close those sales, right? If you know how to do that and you get some training to do that, you will be in good shape. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about what we do at Wanderlust Campus, you can visit us at careersonvacation.com/ready now if you want to learn about our certification program, where we will teach you everything that you need to know to take care of home base, how to be an agent, how to be skilled, how to pick your niche. And we will also help match you with the perfect setup in the industry that is best based on your needs, not someone else's. That's another really important differentiator to understand, is we don't host agents. So the advice that we're going to give you is always going to be in your best interest, and make sure that you're set up in the proper setup. We also have a nice little resource inside Wanderlust Campus in our programs. It's called the Tiers of Investment, to understand how you can start on a shoestring budget, where you can save with the discounts that we have in our partner portal. Those are things that our certification students get that you can't get if you're just out there in the industry on your own. So we're already saving you money, time, and energy from day one. But visit us over there and just do a goal mapping session. You can meet with one of our enrollment coaches, and they're going to walk you through, what is your goal? Let's map this out, how you would get there. And if it's a match to work together, we'll talk to you more about certification programs. And if not, that's okay too. Wherever you are on your journey, I just want to remind you, take it day by day. I know it's really exciting, but you can build this in a way where it feels okay for your budget, for your resources. And I encourage you to continue showing up. Travel industry is one of the best industries, absolutely, that you can work in. So I wish you so much love, so much abundance. I wish you the world. I'm going to fly away and go make dinner for my kids, but I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all the content available to you on our channel. And I invite you to follow along, travel with me around the world as I grow and scale my travel businesses. You're going to pick up some great tips, some great tricks on how you can grow your own travel brand too. I'm going to drop some links down below, and also check out these videos I handpicked just for you.